Well, good morning, my friends. I'm just hopping on today to do a little bit of a Hardanger stitch with me. Yes, that's going to be every Thursday, at least until we get this sampler finished. So, you have found NeedleBugg. My name is Karen. Today happens to be April the 20th. 2023, and I think I just have a cat come up on the table to visit me. So you may see him come through the picture, and again, you may not. But what you're looking at now is my completed blocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so today I'm going to work on block 10, which I already have started. So if you're not this far, that's okay. If you're further ahead, that's okay too. Because at this point, we are just working at our leisure until we complete the whole sampler. So yeah, so work away, because as I said in previous videos, by this time, you have performed all the stitches that are required to complete this. So it shouldn't be a very big issue to, oh, here comes the cat. Let's see if we get a nose in the screen. It shouldn't be a very big issue to finish the sampler. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm working on these. Don't look here, I have to take this one out because can you see what I did? Do you see what I did? I have a kitty cat here. I started this over one thread this way too far, because you see right there, I'm up in against these cluster blocks. And over here, I have too much room. And if you can really look there, it should be out here by one thread. So I have to take the whole thing. I have to take the whole thing out. I have to undo the cable, and I have to undo the eyelet because the eyelet is off by one thread also. But I will go back and do that at some other point. Right now, today, I'm just going to continue working on getting the rest of them done. And I want to tell you guys, I just have to say, if you are not a fan of eyelets, this may not be the sampler for you to do. Because, let me tell you, it has its fair share of eyelets, beyond a doubt. And I tell you what, I am just myself personally. I am fine with doing eyelets when they are like within a cluster block. I don't have any problem with those. Those get nice, they lay nice. I have no problem whatsoever. Okay, what can I see? Oh, there it is. I have no problem whatsoever with those. However, these standalone guys, they are not my friends. I am having the darndest time. I don't like the way that lays. I am having the darndest time getting those to lay that they look square. For some reason, they're always looking a little off. And I I think I have it figured out that what I was doing was I was actually pulling too hard. You know, you want to open up the hole. Okay, I have something goofy here. Hold on, gotta turn it this way. Okay, I did something wrong. Okay, let's be real here, guys. The frog has come. Something's not quite right. This always happens when I want to record something. Oh my gosh. Let's start. And of course, I didn't bring my little magnifying glasses. Okay. So let's just make sure we didn't goof it up all the way back here. And I think that's exactly what I did. So instead of sewing this, I'm going to stick it and stab it. Yeah, but when I do the eyelets that are standalones, like here and here and here, I can't always, well, now these are a bit better, but I have a hard time getting them that they are all even, like they don't have these little puffy parts. See them little puffy parts? And I just have a hard time getting them to lay the way I would like them to lay. And getting an even tension on them. I haven't quite figured out yet what I'm doing wrong. 1, 2. Okay. 2 down from there. Okay, this is the cable stitch, guys. So you have all done this. Normally I sew it, except there are times, 1, 2, when I too have issues. Ouch. Oh, my neck, wait, see, and then when I stick and stab them, I do it wrong. Bear with me here, people. This is real life. This is real life. How are you guys doing on your samplers? I need to put together a video. I did get a couple more. Okay, I want to go there. I did get a couple more pictures to make a progress video for those of you that are stitching along with me on this, who are currently working on it, and I thank all of you for that. I didn't get a chance to do that for today, but I will, after I do this recording, I will make a video of progress, people's progress. And maybe what I'll do is, depending on how long it is, I will post it I'll post it separately. See there, see what I did? I only left one stitch here, and one thread here. I needed to leave 2. So that was probably my error the last time. There we go. The corners are all a bit fiddly when you have to change the angle of your stitch. So, yeah. So as I said, I'm not going to teach these stitches because if you don't know how to do them, you can go back and watch again one of the videos from the beginning, because there I did show you how to do them all. Because from now on, we're just gonna hang out and stitch a little while. There we go. And you can watch me do these if that helps. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because I had quite a few people say, you know, they were good with just sitting and stitching together as opposed to a formal lesson type video. As I said, because we've already done that. So it's just a matter of, you know, let's stitch together until we get, or at least until I get this completed. And I will try to make it that each one is working on a different block. But I will admit not the error of my ways, but my negligence is I don't pick this, pardon me, I don't pick this up as frequently as I should. Yeah, it's just not high on my priority list. And that's why I said that's so that I can get it finished, because if I don't do it this way, I may tend to ignore this and never finish it because there's too many other things that want to get in the way of my stitching this. And that doggone friend of mine, Barb, he went and showed me another chart yesterday afternoon that is just gorgeous and made me think that I want to have to stitch it. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to start anything else. No, 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 no. I'm not going to do it. I wanna. But I already have too many projects going already that it's making me a little crazy. Okay, I know it's a very short trip. Go ahead, say it. Say it. I have too many going now, and I want to weed out what I have at this point because it's just too much. I want to get these Christmas stockings done for Christmas this year. Therefore, that's one of the reasons that this piece does not get picked up as much as it should. So, because by rights, I really should have it finished by now. I'm going to try sewing this, see if I can. By rights. And I don't have it finished because I really have been concentrating on the two Christmas stockings, the one for my daughter and the one for her husband. Jenny's is almost 65% finished. Adam's, I had about 2,000 stitches finished. And yesterday, I kind of decided that I was going to start it over on gridded fabric because, well, as you see, Jen's, I gridded myself. And I was going to do the same thing with Adam's, grid it myself. But since I started doing extreme cross country on Jenny's, I'm really rather, I know this will change. Okay. So, you know, I hear you. You're all starting to laugh. You're all starting to laugh. But I'm rather enjoying stitching that way. So I decided that I'm gonna start from the very beginning of Adam's and stitch it extreme cross country. And rather than have to sit and grid that whole piece of fabric, I thought, you know what, I really don't have that much done, so I'm gonna start over on a piece of gridded fabric and then start it exactly that way, of one color at a time, and do all of that color, pardon me while I move this thread to the next one. I'm going to do all of that color, and it's not the one with the most stitches, but it is the one with the second most stitches. So I'm saving the one with the absolute most stitches until last. But I am doing the two right underneath that first. So that will give me places to anchor those crazy stitches that only have one or two of a color. Now, I know this is supposed to be a Hardanger video, so I will stop. I will stop talking about cross stitch and we'll talk about more Hardanger type things. There it is. I hate when my finger gets caught on the thread. Okay, that should be the last one here. I really do prefer to sew this, but as I said, sometimes it's just easier to do the stitches like stick and stab like a lot of us do for cross stitch. Now, I guess if my count wasn't quite, this is 32 count fabric, so it's probably smaller than what some of you are stitching on. And if I was using, you know, like 25, why does that not hold the phone? Yeah, I guess it's all right. If I was using 25 count or something, you know, where it would be a bit bigger, I wouldn't have, it would probably be a little easier to sew, but that's something you folks are going to have to experiment with. No, I'm a thread off somewhere. Here we go again. Yeah, that's something you guys are going to have to experiment a bit with, of what count fabric you like, what look you like, because the count fabric definitely varies the look that you get. Now you're watching me do as much frogging as I am stitching. I needed to come up to here, so where did I go wrong? Okay, started it down a row too far. Okay, easily fixed. And a lot of sometimes what count fabric you pick to work on, I'm going to move this just a little bit closer to me so I can do this a little bit more comfortably. Here we go. What count fabric oftentimes depends on your ability to see and what can you see the best. Let's try this again. Sounds like my husband just came in. He's out mowing. No, not mowing. He was out picking up branches and what have you. The township's coming around on Monday with their to pick up that kind of stuff. So he wanted to gather it all. Okay, now we're right, I believe. So as you see, there we go. There we go. Okay. I'm probably going to keep this to just maybe a half an hour. I've kind of said Wednesdays will be my day to film, not Wednesdays, Thursdays. Oh my goodness. See what happens when you get older, your days they just all run together. But since Thursday is the day I'm going to record the Stitch With Me to finish this out, Thursdays will be the day that I work on this. And not do any cross stitch. Too. Okay. So I hope you guys are getting the gist of what I'm doing here. I'm going to turn this. Hold on. Get that out of the way. Come from under here. So I'm going to go here. Yeah, these little things, no sooner get going in one direction and you got to flip right away to the other. So let's try this again. I just always find this stitch much easier when you can sew it as opposed to sticking and stabbing. There we go. I just find the whole process much easier when I sew for this type of whoops. I want it to be out. here. Now we can come here. And go here. And here. Okay, hold on, hold the phone. Okay. Now we want to start. Uh-oh, here's a cat again. Now we want to start an eyelet. I'm going to start it right here. I'm sorry, I tend to keep quiet when I do these. Takes a little bit of a little bit more concentration. Oh, here he comes. He's not in the camera, but if I go like this, there you see Mr. Remykins, who has come to visit and wants to probably play with my thread. You might see a paw come up here. He's watching it. No, 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 no. There we go. Yep. Are you going to help me? You might get your nose stuck. And we're just working our way around with this eyelet. Turn a little bit here. Hey. Sorry, we have a helper. We have a helper. Remy. Hold on, gotta put him down. Go down. There you go. He likes to go after my thread. The only time he bothers my thread is when I'm actually trying to use it. Okay. And that is how you complete these little, I don't know what you want to call them, motifs in between your satin stitching. I'm going to stick this one because my thumb's starting to hurt. There we go. And then as before. I'm just gonna move to the next one. And there you have it. So with that, as I said, I was going to keep these to about a half hour. And it looks like we're at that. But we've done 2 more filling in, and I will work on the rest of these today. And when I come back next Thursday, we should be working on 6, 9, 10. We should be working on block 11. And as you see, I still have border to complete. So we'll work on block 11 next Thursday. And for now, I will see you next time. Thanks for stopping by. I hope this has helped. And it's almost Friday, so almost. Have a great weekend. See you next Thursday. Bye-bye for now.